Throughout the course of high school and throughout the course of all of my schooling, I've come across 5 different lessons that I think apply to everyone in life, and I will be explaining it. So my first one was actually something I learned from my grandpa. Whenever I was little, I used to be so worried. I used to be so worried about whatever was going on around me. I used to be so worried about fitting in school. I used to be so worried about being just like my older cousins. And my grandpa basically was the one that stopped me and said, you need to stop worrying about the people around you and actually look around you. If you focus on the people, then you're not going to learn about yourself. You're not going to become yourself. You're going to become the people that are around you. And I used this bird because my grandpa and I always went to go bird watching. He was the one that was always my grandpa always took me out bird watching because he always loved to be away from other people. He wanted to focus on being calm and bettering himself, basically. And another lesson that I've learned is about drama. We all experience it, and sometimes we cause it, but most of all, we sometimes feel it. And drama is a problem that is never going to go away, but the only thing you can really do is learn how to cope with it. And throughout my years of high school, I've dealt with enough of the drama. I've dealt with friends that either love drama or they were always somehow involved with it. And the one thing that I've learned is that we're all human. We are all going to have to deal with it. And the main thing is that even though we're all going to deal with it, there is a way to get over it. If you you need to just take a step back and you need to realize that, yeah, it's here, but there is a way around it because you're gonna sorry. Basically, drama, it's something that isn't gonna be, it affects you in the present, but what you have to focus on is the future. And based off of that, you need to remember that everyone's human. We all want people to accept our problems, but you always think that we all want people to accept our problems, and everyone wants the same thing. We all want to be accepted. We all want people to accept our problems, but we also forget that everyone else has the same problems as us. And one thing that I've learned is that sometimes if you get distracted, then you'll neglect the fact that you have other people that you may have not even realized were suffering with things. And I think it's really important, because you might regret it, to not slow down and look around you and pay attention to people around you. Because if you don't, then they might be continuing to suffer and you won't even realize it, because if you get so distracted on petty things such as drama or issues that happened that may not even be relevant by next week, then you might not even realize what may be the most important thing to you. And based off of that, be in the present. We all like to live in the past. We all always worry about things that we did or things that we may do. But if you stay focused on that, then you're going to lose basically your whole life. Because if you're reliving your life, that's eventually going to catch up with you and you're not going to do anything. But if you're so worried about what you will do in the future, then you're never going to actually do anything. So, being in the present, you just need to take a break from the people around you or take a break from the issues, because really, unless you're happy, nothing else really matters. And based off of that, the last thing I have to say is, or not the last thing, the second to last thing, is you should do what you like. Quite literally, you do you. You need to not necessarily worry about what other people think. You need to focus more on yourself, because once more, if you're not happy, you're not gonna be able to live your life how you want to. And at the end of the day, when we die, all that matters is what you wanted in your life. Because if you die with regrets, that's it. You're not gonna have a second chance. And my final thing is to relax. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't worry about anything, or that you can't worry about anything, but how we deal with things really affects how we live. And if you choose to live worrying about everything, or everything that you already did, or everything that you will do, you'll end up regretting it, because you won't be able to do what you want to do. And so, just taking a break and looking around, stepping back from drama, remembering that all of us are human, and doing what you like, and remembering at the end of the day to just relax, because you're gonna have a next day, or even if you don't, you should at least be satisfied with the life that you live. And if you don't, then you probably will regret it. So these are my 5 steps to living a happy life.